go get them whiz. This is our game.
This game will represent a much-needed win for one of these teams. Grant, I've heard players say they hate losing more than they love winning. Think that's true?
I think it's definitely true. I mean, most players would say that, and I would say that. And we know only one team can do it all, so that competitive streak can be torturous.
Now here's Beal. And currently his numbers are incredible, averaging almost 33 a game. Here's Goose, defended by Porzingis. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's not going to go for him. And Washington the other way now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
That's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen. Not at this level.
Beal, no good. Here's Oklahoma City now. Last time they met was in Oklahoma City.
Basketball.
Active and rejected a number of shots.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
To the left wing. Inside. Here's Beal. Good on the 13-footer.
That jumper is pure from anywhere. Beal's gone from star to top shelf superstar.
It's Dort on the wing. To the inside. Here's Avdia, averaging around 5 points a game. Pass to Neto. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Porzingis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Neto attacking, and he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. And you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Goose. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. And no good. And Washington the other way now.
I mean, yeah, you know Denny Avdija made a name for himself in his home nation of Israel. He was one of the top players in the league. And now he's figuring out how his game fits in the NBA.
Now here's Beal. 32 points for him last game against the Magic in Orlando.
And with all the attention he drew offensively, he did a great job of just kicking to the open man.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. They've got numbers. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pokusevski, defended by Porzingis. Here's Pokusevski. Again, no good by Oklahoma City. And one adjustment Avdija's had to make is playing defense without fouling.
I mean, he's even admitted that himself. I mean, basketball is an international game. This is a little different everywhere you go. He just needs to get dialed into how we do things here in the States.
Here's Goose. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Neto. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to Avdija. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Challenging it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
It's Favors, high post. Here's Pokashevsky. Three-pointer off the mark. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now here's Beal. He's covered closely. Drives to the hoop. Comes up empty down low.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Pass to Goose. Here's Pokazevsky, hounded by Beal. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Way better.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
Alexander, this guy plays like a 10-year vet.
I mean, he has great footwork to get to the paint. He uses those Euro steps and hesitations so well. I mean, he reminds me in some ways of a young Manu.
Here's Neto. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Masterful of timing. When to go after offensive rebound. Kuzma excels at getting the right position.
Dort outside. The three is up. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Wizards with a lead. Pass to Neto. Favors against Kuzma. Here's Neto. Porzingis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Neto. It's deflected. Dort with it. Pass to Goose. Dort outside. Here's Pokazevsky for 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
No, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Now here's Beal. Porzingis for 3. He drops it from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, some coaches starting to feel the hot.
Raul Neto. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. At the line for 2.
And it's Coffey in for Beal.
Go get him, Junior. Good time.
Enjoy it now. You're going to feel the pain later.
Thunder with a lead. Kyle Kuzma out there with Deni Avdija. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Coffey in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Washington right now. The 3-ball. Here's Beal. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Here's Beal.
Thunder foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Washington.
Shoot 2.
Bradley Beal. At the line for 2.
Every season, Grant, he improves as a scorer, especially.
And the older he gets, the more wisdom he attains. Both on and off the court, his guys expect him to lead the charge. It's something that he takes great pride in.
Here's Baisley. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma.
Kyle
That's his
Kuzma.
Again,
That's his
anything
first
can be a
personal
foul. All right.
First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Beal. Dort for 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Porzingis up top. Here's Coffey. And he stays with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porzingis sets a screen. Driving in. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Porzingis has got 5 now. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Picked up by Baisley. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot off. And Washington the other way now.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Coffey. Outside Porzingis. Here's Avdia. From 10 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. Dort for 3. Washington with a rebound. Following this game, they host the Magic. Kuzma, the pass to Beal. Here's Avdia from behind the arc. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feet. Avdia's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Well, it's all about the playmaking. I mean, it's continuing to evolve. Fantastic at realizing when his guys are uncovered.
Washington's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Porzingis finds Beal.
Turnovers haven't been a problem for them so far.
Bradley Beal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Thunder, Derek Favors.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Pass to Goose. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Favors with a screen on Beal to halt the run. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Porzingis.
Until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Spins. Here's Coffey. Porzingis sets a screen. Into the lane. And it's good for 2. Now it's a 7-point Wizard lead.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Beal from downtown. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Kuzma outside. And the Wizards with another 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous.
Timeout on the floor. Oklahoma City timeout. All right, fans, time to get up on your feet and make some noise. It's T-shirt time. All right, coming on the court, make some noise for your Wizards answer. That was your Wizards dance team. Let's make some noise.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, just about every discussion of the NBA trade market comes back to the Washington Wizards. An all-star shooting guard Bradley Beal on a team that hasn't made the playoffs in 3 seasons. Something's got to give. And guys, with Beal possessing an opt-out after this season, expect those talks to intensify.
Yeah, that's a good point. Now here's Dort, looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Favors. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Thunder.
Possession to Oklahoma City.
Win it with a turnover. Stay in control.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Coffee can't get it to go.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Goose can't hit. Washington has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. And here's Beal. Porzingis sets a screen. From 13, the rebound by Favors.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
And here's the fast break. Beal with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to Avdia. Six to shoot. Here's Beal. Only his second make in 9 attempts.
How do you contain Beal? I mean, at times he just muscles shots in against tough defense.
Here's Goose. Now Dort. Pass to Favors. Here's Goose. Off target with the 3. And Washington with possession. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Beal outside. Here's Avdia. Here's Coffee. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Kuzma outside. Porzingis sets a screen. Goes back up. And there's the rejection. Dort outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the pick. Here he goes. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is a fellow.
Timeout on the floor. Washington timeout. Hey fans, who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! Your Wizards answer! That was your Wizards dance team. Let's make some noise! That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Wizards 56, the Thunder 32.
done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Alexei Pokusevsky is out there with Derek Favors. Then there's Lou Dort, then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Goose in at the shooting guard position. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Beal picks him up. No good from outside.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Avdia. Favors covering. Avdia can't get it to go.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen by Favors. Oh, swiped away. And the Wizards on the break. Three-pointer, Beal. The rebound by Favors. Favors got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Goose. Washington with a rebound. Kuzma's got 11 rebounds in the game.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Beal's got 19 points.
And he makes it look so effortless. I mean, Beal's ability to own games, I mean, that's what makes him special.
Here's Goose. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. On the take and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get to it.
Wizards basketball.
Washington has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Beal finds Porzingis. Here's Neto. Out to Beal. Wide open. That one a little long.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Pass to Pokusevsky. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kuzma drives in. And the shot counts. Easy.
No easy hoops. Let him
Defensive foul. Alexei Pokusevsky. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Kyle Kuzma. At the line.
You have to share those traits.
Coming out of high school, Kuzma was a very raw player, but his development was fast and furious at the college level, and he continued to get better once he entered the NBA.
Here's Goose. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, the turnaround jumper counted. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points.
Moving or shooting, Gilgeous-Alexander has such precision, able to quickly lock in his shot.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Derek Favors.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Avdia. Dort defending. And that one is hammered home.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
But come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
So it's the Thunder now. After the basket by Washington. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Neto. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Favors has got his 6th rebound on the night. Oklahoma City has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 4 this quarter.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Now here's Beal. 19 points in the game. Takes it inside. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Favors.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Pass to Pakusevsky. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Porzingis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made tonight.
That's his 5th personal foul. Coming onto the floor for your Wizard, Ish Smith.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Goose. Here's Favors, defended by Porzingis. And he's going to the line for 2.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Come on, Red.
That's his 2nd
That's a
personal
soft
foul.
foul.
1st team foul. At the line for the Thunder, Derek Favors.
Shoot 2.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the 2nd. Washington's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this 3rd quarter. Beal going inside. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
That shot is off. And Washington the other way now. Beal right side from deep. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And for Washington, they're shooting only 30% in the 3rd quarter. Porzingis sets a screen. That doesn't go either for Beal.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
No, I mean, such a lethal scorer. Bradley Beal continues to improve. I mean, in addition to his scoring, a capable passer, he's focused on becoming a better playmaker as well.
Here's Pakusevsky. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And it's Kuzma picking him up. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
And again, Washington no good. And Beal doesn't just look to score. He also looks to involve his guys.
Yeah, BA, and that's what Beal leadership is, and it's coming from Beal. I mean, knowing this will help team chemistry, wanting to make his teammates better players.
Now here's Smith. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To stop the drought. The rebound by Favors. Favors has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He takes it in. And Porzingis with the block.
Got to be careful shooting around. So capable of erasing shots.
And the Thunder call time.
It's a Easter bonanza. Time to get loud. All right, coming on the court, it's the North for your Wizards answer. Coming onto the floor for the Thunder.
Here's Goose. Pass to Williams. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Muscala, no good. Washington's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Here's Beal. A shot to stop the drought. Chalk up 2 there. Bryant's got 7.
You got to be more physical with Bryant. So he's skilled at fending off contact on the way up.
Pass to Goose. Here's Giddey. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Hachimura with the ball. Working on Roby. Looking to get it going. And Beal with the lay-in. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Goose. Hounded by Beal. Pass to Giddey.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Second team foul.
Gafford, he's checked in for Washington. The Wizards shooting about 41%. Beal outside. Bryant outside. Takes a 3. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beal's got 6 assists in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Muscala. Oh, no good again that time. Washington has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Beal from outside. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Coming onto the floor for the Thunder. At the line for Washington, Kyle Kuzma. One shot.
Well, over the last few years, the NBA has worked to make the schedule more manageable, Chris. That includes fewer back-to-backs.
Yeah, and for us fans, that's been a great adjustment. Those back-to-backs, it could be a struggle at times. And we want to make sure the players are there, especially on the road, so that the fans can come see them.
Bradley Beal's out there with Deni Avdija. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Porzingis in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. The Wizards have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. It's Beal on the wing. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. It's hauled in by Baisley. Oklahoma City's gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Pass to Goose. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing, Kuzma, hounded by Wiggins. Kuzma, the pass to Beal. And again, Washington, no good.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
Here's Roby, defended by Porzingis. Gilgeous-Alexander against Bryant. And And Gilgeous Alexander missing. The Wizards shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Here's Porzingis. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the lay-in.
I love whenever Porzingis hits the offensive boards. He has the height needed to hurt defenses in this regard.
Pass to Baisley. And so many young players now on their phones. Chris, they're connected to their fans and loved ones through social media. Some worry about how that affects team chemistry. How about you?
Well, every guy's different. I never thought that one way for everyone. You have to let people be themselves. And usually guys will flourish positively, but they're in a great space. Cream's going to rise to the top. We've heard of guys like Giannis swear off social media. Others we know, they probably look at their phones during halftime. It's just case by case.
Blocked. Beal outside. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Beal. The three connects from downtown. Beal's got 15 points in just the second half.
And the three-pointers is becoming a weapon for him now. You can see it. I mean, this is the second of this half, third overall.
Looking to end the run. And that one hits the back iron.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, it's just predictable.
Oklahoma City has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Count that bucket.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Beal outside. Porzingis sets a screen. Beal, no good. The Thunder shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. And there's the drive. Goose, good.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Beal left side. Tries the spin move. Bryant outside. And Chris, after about a year where fans weren't allowed in arenas, do you think players have a greater appreciation for the energy they bring to the proceedings?
Of course. I mean, I think the fans have a greater appreciation. I think the players, I think the referees, I think everyone. You know, the difference between a packed house and an empty arena, that's a big difference. And so the energy of the crowd, man, it's a wonderful thing.
The Wizards have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Porzingis with a screen on Wiggins. Outside Porzingis. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Beal's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Goose. Hounded by Beal. Pass to Roby. Outside Gilgeous Alexander. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Now here's Kuzma. Here's Bryant. The Thunder pull it in. Baisley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Wiggins outside. Here's Goose. Hounded by Beal. And it's Gilgeous Alexander on the drive. Beal right side. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Pass to Goose. Well, Chris, the max salaries can now reach as much as $50 million a year. Now, we don't want to count other people's money, but those are some...
Wizards foul. Benny Avdia. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. At the line for 2.
And so he's able to get one of two. Well, Grant, it seems like more and more game time is spent with officials huddled around a monitor. You think instant replay has been a positive thing for the league?
Well, for the most part, I think it has been a positive thing. I enjoy it. I think it brings a level of transparency, and also it's important to get the call right. But at times, it does disrupt the flow of a game. And players can't be consumed about winning every call all the time.
Oklahoma City has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Here's Baisley. Fires the three. Washington with a rebound. Beal's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Washington with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. Kuzma drives in. No good on the shot. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Muscala. Here's Baisley. It's tipped. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And they get it back. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here. And the Wizards making a change here.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder.
Now off the end.
Substitution on the court. Timeout on the floor. Wizards timeout.
Go quick. Come on, match up. One shot.
Free throw good. Brian.
And what you appreciate about Brian is his hustle. I mean, a former second-round draft pick who continues to make his mark in the league.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Wizards.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get
Thunder foul. Darius Baisley. That's his 4th personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Amir Coffey. 2 shots.
That one misses, and they get it back. It's stolen by Kuzma. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Beal, the pass to Kuzma. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot.
That's his 2nd personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Wizards, Kyle Kuzma. Taking 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe. Here's Goose. Pass to Jerome. Here's Goose. The shot. Off on that one. So we see the Wizards.
The Thunder, 52. Thanks for coming out to support your team. Be sure to get home safely. We'll see you at the next sporting event.
Yo, my man, way to pull today.
And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved. And it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. After the miss from KD. Passes it to Dort. From down in the low post, it goes. Dort's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Thunder. Simmons looking around. Durant inside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Putting on a clinic tonight. Durant can use either hand to break you down off the dribble.
Here's Pokusevski. Guarded by KD. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good D by Drummond.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Pass to Irving. Outside, KD. Back to Irving. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
Dort against Harris. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Nets have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about the need to be tough with KD, physically and mentally. Coach said, we understand he's going to go on runs, even against tight defense. We can't get down on ourselves or start forcing things at the other end as a result. So we'll see if they can maintain that even keel throughout the game. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And here is Harris after the three-pointer from Goose. Tries again, and Durant lays it in. KD's got his second bucket of the night.
The KD depositing that second chance bucket, and most of that coming because of his length.
Back to Dort. Drummond working against Favors. Outside, Dort. Over Durant. And it's sent back by KD.
Instinct.
Fire! Keep doing what you do!
The Nets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Simmons. Back to Irving. To the middle. At the elbow, it's Drummond. The 17-footer. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Nets with the lead. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Drummond sets the screen for Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 23 points his last outing. Can't cash in from close range.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Simmons passes to Drummond. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
To try to keep out of the lane.
Thunder trailing by 3.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
Favors with a screen on KD. Krzyzewski, no good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Inside, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Simmons. And of course, Greg.
Oklahoma City. All right, if you're stepping out to the court, come on, get loud for your Brooklyn. That was a Brooklyn Express team. Make some noise, fans.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 5. There's the pass to Adele. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. And it's 6 points for Goose.
Gilgeous-Alexander just getting better and better at creating for his teammates.
Simmons, and too long on the shot.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Adele, no good. The Nets have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Here's Harris. No good there. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
And, you know, over time, we've seen Harris become much more assertive. Have to respect how much he believes in his jump shot.
There's Adele. 6 points for him. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City.
Turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Nets leading by 4. Here's Irving. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
Well, I love it. It's eye contact with his teammate, the ball in great position, and Andre does the rest.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond.
First team foul. Now in the lineup for the Thunder.
Passes to Adele. Simmons against Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off the shot.
No layups right there for SGA up to the rim.
For Brooklyn, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Here's Irving. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Nets leading by 4. Here's Mills. The teardrop falls in.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Here's Adele, covered by Mills. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's an awful ball! What do you see there, Rex?
Now the line for the Thunder. Now the line with 2 shots.
That free throw good from Goose. Both free throws good from Goose. Here's Mills. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Pass to Irving. He feeds it to Curry. Aldridge's screen. Lock at 6. Mills finds Aldridge. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Claxton no good. Thunder trailing by 4. Williams looking over the floor. Here's Adele. 8 points for him. Pass to Giddey. It's deflected and stolen by Aldridge. And there's the feed to Curry. And the pass to Claxton. Nets passing it around. Down low. The kick out to Aldridge. The shot will not fall. And it's Oklahoma City the other way.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Passes it to Roby. To the inside. And Giddey gets it to go.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Irving passes to Mills. It's tipped. Here's Giddey, covered by Irving. Pass to Adele. Pass to Giddey. Here's the 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
The pass to Irving. Mills looking it over. Aldridge's screen. Going inside, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up.
His first team foul. At the line, Patrick Mills. Stepping the line with 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Time of Brooklyn. In the handstand, your Brooklyn.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Harris kicks to Curry. To the paint. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Curry is out there with Simmons, and it's Drummond in at center. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn, and he'll shoot free throws.
Simmons. His first foul. First team foul. Now the line for the Thunder. 2 shots.
To lose.
First one falls for him. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Passes it to Curry. Harris outside. Pass to Drummond. A rebound by Adele. Thunder trailing by 4. Dort with the ball. Picked up by Harris. And Dort gets it to go.
And just not allowing the close defender to get in his way as Dort plays intense there.
Outside, Simmons. Back to Curry. Outside, Simmons. Harris passes to Drummond. And he finishes nicely on the way. Drummond's got 6.
And Drummond's going to go right back up into that physical play, and he's still going to finish strong.
And stolen by Simmons. Drops in the breakaway layup. And it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Now, here is Muscala. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Kusevsky, no good from outside. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Outside Curry. Drummond sets the screen for Curry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call.
His first foul. First team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. Seth Curry. At the line 2 times.
Shooting 2.
And so he makes both from the line.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. It's the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. Guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Now here's Durant. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And the shot goes in.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight for him.
Pass to Adele. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Nets have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Gilgeous-Alexander against Simmons. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
Well, you have to be able to use the three-point line in some way. It's just such a weapon. In that game, it was just not there for him.
Pocket 2. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Brooklyn leading by 10. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Yeah, going to be tough for the defense.
Thunder trailing by 12. Here's Adele. He's got 9. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes out of bounds.
Those two, the passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Now here's Simmons. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Here's Pokusevski, defended by Durant. 5 on the clock. George off the mark, and the drought continues.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Drummond dishes to Harris. Drummond sets the screen for Curry. Feeds to Drummond. The shot that time, not on target. Thunder trailing by 12. The pass to Adele. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Outside, Simmons. Durant with it. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Chicago. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Drummond's Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Adele, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Drummond. It's 2-on-1. Here's KD. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
That never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Muscala misses.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Now here's Durant. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
His length and then his quickness, Durant, you just can't cover the guy. An absolute nightmare matchup. And then you add the pick and roll to it.
Simmons against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to George. They need this one. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Irving kicks to Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Darius Bazley. That is his first foul of the game. Nicholas. Here's
substitution. At the half, the score, Brooklyn 44, the Thunder 32.
In the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
So the Thunder 5 right now. Who's out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Favors. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Pokusevski into the power forward position. Now here's Simmons. After the miss from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
At 6'11", with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
It's Dort on the wing. Knocks it loose. Favors passes to Dort. And the shot goes in. Dort's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Durant. 15 points in the game. Count that one. Drummond's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution. And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Simmons. And there's a whistle. And that's
an
good.
awful
That's
ball.
his second
What did you
personal.
see there, Rex?
First team foul.
It's Dort on the wing. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. Irving dishes to Durant. Driving in, score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Simmons against Gilgeous-Alexander. Irving kicks to Durant. Drummond sets the screen for Durant. He feeds it to Drummond from down low. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Durant. The shot misses. So the Thunder will take it the other way. It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Favors. Got a piece of it, and they recover it. They get it back, and Dort gets it to go.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 6. Outside Irving. Driving the lane. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. That's now 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
So clever on these takes to the rim. Kyrie knows how to navigate and then finish creatively.
Pass to Favors. Here's Pokusevski. Now the pass to Adele. Good D by Irving. That's leading by 13. Harris draws the double. Fires for 3. And it's Kyrie Irving with the 3. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
Playing with a bunch of different stars throughout his career, Kyrie has learned to be effective without the ball in his hand.
To the left side wing. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
For the Thunder.
A sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Curry's checked in for the Nets. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Muscala's checked in. Now here's Drummond. 12 points for him. Outside for Curry. Passes it to Drummond. With the floater. And there's the whistle on the shot.
At the line, Andre Drummond. And out the line, shooting 2.
Players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Simmons. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He's a shot-blocking threat.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Nets?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
A significant difference here has been the number of points.
And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Pass to Irving. There's the 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Muscala kicks to Dort. Pass to Pokusevski. Back to Dort. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. Excellent job of simply...
Timeout, Oklahoma City. With lot of section, it's going to win the free teacher time. Come on, let me hear you. And your Brooklyn.
The Thunder have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's Adele. He's covered by Irving. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 4 this quarter.
And anytime he comes up with a steal, Simmons has the speed to turn it into a quick, fast break. And if he can take it all the way himself, he'll do it.
Now, here is Muscala. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shot clock at 3. Out to the right wing. Adele, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Now Simmons. He's got 10. It's Curry outside. The shot comes out. Here's Adele, defended by Drummond. Dort, wide open. Offensive rebound. Muscala. The layup missed. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Simmons passes to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Everything the big man is doing right now is going his way. Andre Drummond, have a night.
And there's the pass to Pokusevski. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots from 12. That one a little long. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
That's some nifty ball handling by Durant there, but also extremely effective.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
With the lineup for the Thunder, Isaiah Roby. For the Thunder. Thunder timeout. Substitutions for your Nets. Blake Griffin. Bruce Brown.
The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. And Simmons is out there with Irving, and it's Brown into the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Irving against Dort. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Adele, guarded by Simmons. And with so many entertainment options these days, Brent, the NBA not shy, innovating to attract and retain viewers. Where do you sit with that? Keep it the same or be creative?
Well, I think the league does a great job of being creative, and I think that Adam Silver does a really good job of not just being a leader, but being a listener. And there's tremendous participation between the Players Association and the commissioner and the ownership group to continue to press the way that the game is played, try to innovate in the way that the game is broadcast, and it'll continue to do those sort of things to draw in the fans that love this game and are invited to that kind of competition.
Here's Baisley following the basket by Blake Griffin. Baisley passes to Dort. 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Oh, Griffin in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, check out the hops on Blake Griffin. Just one of those lethal alley-oop threats in the NBA.
It's stolen by Brown. Puts up a 3. And Blake Griffin again. Griffin's got 7 points for the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Adele, and taken away by Brown. Here's KD. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Durant's got 21.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Passes it to Baisley. Will it go? Brooklyn with the rebound. Pass to KD. And we are seeing a lot of star players now, Brent, gravitate to the big markets. Do you think the NBA will ever have something like a franchise tag similar to pro football?
That's an interesting idea. I don't think so. I don't know if the NBA Players Union would sign off on something like that. Well, the first thing that might be addressed is getting to a point where there is a salary cap and a hard cap for teams to stay under some sort of financial restrictions that allow the smaller market teams to compete in some ways. But up until that time, Kevin, I don't see much of that changing.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Adele. Pass to Jerome. Drills it from outside.
And in nailing the 3 there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by Brooklyn.
The pass to Irving from deep 3-point range, and the Nets another 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Adele, guarded by Simmons. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first
team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Thunder.
Roby, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Outside, Dort. 3-pointer. Rebound, Brooklyn. Simmons got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Stop trying to take over the game.
Second. Foul the line for the Thunder. Shooting 2.
You gonna call those now?
That free throw good from Goose. That one is no good. And here are the Nets. They're on a 19-4 run right now. Now here's Mills. Aldridge with a screen on George. Mills can't hit.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
To the wing on the left. Here's Jerome, guarded by Simmons. Passes to Roby, and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Ready to catch in, fellas!
Brooklyn's got 8 shots off from 3-point land and hit half of them. It's Durant on the wing. Pass to Aldridge. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Simmons. Outside, KD. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Jerome, covered by Mills. Jerome, good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Outside, Simmons. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. The drive by KD. It's good. Durant's got 25 points.
And that's a 6'11" guy handling the rock. Coming off the pick, amazing skill level on Durant's part.
Adele, the pass to Jerome. And Patrick Mills gets that.
That's a foul? Sorry, I thought this was a contact sport. My bad.
.136 left in the fourth. Here's Jerome. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
He's become a defensive anchor here for this team over the past couple seasons. Great timing on the block there.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Brooklyn.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box, there were some great numbers for Ben Simmons.
That's his third personal. 14 foul. Back the line. KD. Second the line with 2 shots.
Season.
Brooklyn, 122. The Thunder, 66. Thank you everyone for making it up to the game. We hope you had a great time. Drive home safely, and we'll see you next time.